how does something like Russia invading Ukraine affect the housing market in the United States? And one of the things that has happened early in this century is the impact of world events on our economy. We are no longer such an isolated country that things that happen around the world don't affect us positively or negatively. World events, they impact mortgage interest rates. Things like President Trump getting elected. Right, interest rates the next day went from 3.25 to 3.75. Right, that was a big thing. When Kim Jong-il, the former dictator of North Korea, bombed Waipahu and was just generally being a nuisance in Southeast Asia, he caused our interest rates to go down. There are other things. Okay, here's a big one, the pandemic. Actually, right when the pandemic hit, March, April of 2020, interest rates shot through the roof initially. Matter of fact, our banking industry almost shut down. You really I couldn't lock a loan for almost a week and a half. But we had, interest rates came down once the Fed got involved, started going up, and then we had the Delta variant, and that brought interest rates back down because it slowed the economy, it impacted the economy. And then we had Omicron, and that kind of served to bring the economy and certainly interest rates back down. So there's a lot of different things. One thing that's going on right now that could have an effect on interest rates and certainly on our economy in the world is what's going on between Russia and the Ukraine. And if, this is why you should always be on top of news. What's going on? How does it affect me a world away? Right now, they are poised to invade Ukraine. Well, what happens? How does that affect me? How does that affect me in the U.S.? How does that affect the U.S.? That will have a big time effect on us because we have allies in Europe, and our allies are reliant on a lot of things that are going to happen negatively, depending on what they do in reaction to what goes on if Russia invades Ukraine. All right, you got to think, what does Russia have? It's not just the vodka, people. They got fuel. All right, Russia provides a lot of fuel throughout Europe, and if Germany says, "Hey, bro, you guys suck in Russia. You guys got to stop this," Putin could say, "All right, brother. There goes your fuel. I'm going to turn it off." Now, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but am I? Those are things that we don't know, and those are the things, the unknowns, the surprises. Nobody likes a surprise, right? Those are the things that affect our U.S. economy, all right? It will affect our interest rates. So, and it's something to watch out for, all right? Just from the layman term, mom and pop sitting down eating dinner with the kids, that's going to affect us, all right? So, big things around the world affect us every day. All right.